We've run out of...
We've been talking for a long time.
We have been. We've been talking for about an hour. So, like, share, subscribe, guys. Morning motivation for today. Let's say, I came upon a picture today. No, not today. A little while ago when we talked about it a little bit. So, I had forgotten about it. I had asked Victoria to print it off for me, just so I had a constant reminder. So, I'm going to show you the picture right now. So, this is the picture. I'm going to go...
Oh, this
okay,
one.
so here, and this is for you, okay?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I remember.
I'm more of a 9 without the titties. So I have the titties of 8, but the body of 9, okay? So what I suggested was, I want to be a 7. And I think that's attainable. What are you thinking?
I think it's good.
Keep,
I think it's good.
keep it in your pants. Okay. My wife's going to kill me. So, and I want to let you guys know on a little thing, was a lot of people have thought, we've heard the saying, out of sight, stop making weird sounds. Did you just show a vibrator on screen, you bastard?
You said keep it in your pants, so I took it out of my pants.
She wears it like it's in a holster. She's like, pow! So, this is the thing. Everyone's heard, for morning motivation, we're going to talk about this, is that everyone's heard the statement, out of sight, out of mind. Okay? I love that she now turned on her vibrator and it won't turn off. So if you hear a slight vibrating in the background, that's her, not me. It's not me. So, out of sight, out of mind. The more we don't see things as that visual reminder, the less chance we're going to remember it. And I know how ridiculous that sounds, because we've all experienced, like, what do you mean I'm not going to remember? This is the stupidest thing. Until you get caught with your pants down, figuratively, not literally, and realize that, you know what? It's a true fact. I had Victoria print this off, and let's be honest, guys. The top 3, never going to happen. 4 and 5, very unlikely. 6, steroids. 7 is a legitimate. This is possible. It's a lot of hard work.
For walks.
Fuck your walks. So, but the point is this: I had literally forgotten about it. If Victoria hadn't have printed it off for me, it would have been gone. And seeing it, and I have it. I've placed it literally on top of my pile of candy. That's where I put it. And the idea behind that is, if I see it there, it'll make me second guess things. Now, does that mean I'm not going to have candy again? Obviously not. We're not animals. Let's not be ridiculous. But what it means is reminding ourselves of those key goals that we want to put above everything else is something we have to be reminded of, because after all the law and order and society and control and forced happiness and taxes and owning a property and mowing the lawn, after all this, we are still animals at our basest level. We will kill, we will fight to defend ourselves, and we will eat so we will survive. That is what it comes down to. So we have to keep things prevalent in our minds, in our lives. Otherwise, they will pass us by. There is a lot of people have been posting things about regret and saying, the best time to do something may have been 20 years ago. Maybe the best time to invest in Bitcoin was, 15 years ago or whenever it started. True. That doesn't mean there aren't opportunities today. That doesn't mean that if you start today that it's not going to be successful. We started a podcast. It's very exciting stuff. Okay? After everything, would it have been great to have started a few years ago? Sure. I wasn't a comic, and you weren't. I hadn't even been to Oshawa before, okay? So, that tells me something really important, is that putting out reminders for yourself, a sticky note, or something of that nature, is going to help. But it's how we want to help ourselves. And that's really what we have to figure out is what help do we want? What's reasonable? And if it is reasonable, then let's do it. But there's nothing wrong with asking for help. There's nothing wrong with jogging our memory. There's nothing wrong with doing those things because the fact is, I'll tell you right now, I forget all sorts of fucking shit and I could be a real asshole. And that's just it. But you know what? If I have a friend who will remind me like, hey, you're being a condescending prick, maybe I can be better. Maybe I can do something better. Right?
Vice versa.
So that's the whole point though, right? Is those reminders, those aren't an attack. That's someone that cares about you, that wants you to be the best you for you, not for anyone else. And that's a valuable thing and it's something we have to take away from it. Anyways, I think that's all I gotta say. Crystal, where can everyone find you?
Simply me on YouTube, Crystal Morency on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Did you?
No, I have it too loud, and you just yelled into my ear, so I'm like, No. So okay.
And Dino,
I don't know how many trumpets she has. Guys, Dino the Genetic Marvel on YouTube, Facebook. I have a fan page, Instagram, Twitter.
only fan page.
Definitely do not have an only fan page, but like, share, subscribe as well. Morning Motivational Rant. We have our videos on YouTube. We have the audio on Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Overcast Podcasts, Radio Public, and Spotify. As well, the Instagram page and our Facebook fan page. So please go there. We may start loading random stuff. So please like, share, subscribe. In the meantime, we'll see you tomorrow and stay motivated. Have a great day, guys. Bye.
Bye, guys.